Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. It's been a few days, hasn't it? I've been back at work. Yeah, I can't believe it. I thought I was retired, but it turns out I'm not retired at all. I'm a salary man. Is that what they call it in Japan? I'm a salary man. So I'm working to keep the wolf from the door. But I've had a couple of emails, funnily enough, from companies that are bringing new products to the market. And they said, we've been in touch with DC Rainmaker, but he said he didn't want to do it. And we've also been in touch with DC Llama in Australia, and he didn't want to do it either. So we tried a few others, and we've been scraping the barrel a bit, Julian, I'm afraid. I mean, I thought it was an odd thing to put in an email anyway, when they're asking for my help. But anyway, they said we've been scraping the barrel a bit. Somebody suggested your name. We had a look at some of your videos. We didn't really like them very much, but everybody else has turned us down, so we thought we'd give you the opportunity of testing these new products which we're bringing to market. And it's a range of tablets, or I suppose you call them tablets, and but they perform different functions. So I'm going to go through with you the various functions that these tablets can perform. And this is the first one. And what this is very clever, actually. This is what they call instant water, which I thought was a pretty catchy name, actually. And the way it works is you take one of these tablets and you put it in your water bottle, as you would, and then just fill up your water bottle from the tap in the normal way, and bingo, you've got instant water. And I thought, well, that's extraordinary. Because if they had this kind of in the third world, it could alleviate all kinds of problems. Instead of trying to ship them water, you could just ship them one of these tablets. So instant water, I say you're onto a winner there. I'd certainly use that. It also makes it a lot easier, because when you go out for a bike ride, you don't have to carry a whole load of bottles of water. All you have to do is carry your bottle, empty bottle, a couple of these tablets, and put a tablet in the bottle, come to a tap, fill up your water bottle. There you are, instant water. I mean, that is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The next one, a different colour, you'll notice, this tablet. The previous instant water is a kind of pinkish one. This is a kind of yellowish one, and this is instant vegan. Now, many of us are interested in embracing the vegan lifestyle. I'm not one of them, but I gather that lots of people have had enough of the whole meat and dairy and fish and all the other stuff that vegans don't eat, and they'd like to try the vegan lifestyle, but it seems a bit complicated for them. So the guys at this company, the clever guys at this company, scientists, boffins as we call them, have come up with this tablet, and this is an instant vegan tablet. And what you do is you make your dinner in the normal way. And the amazing thing about this, right, is you can make any dinner that you want, right? Any dinner that you fancy eating, lamb chops, chicken legs, pasta, beef, whatever it is, cannelloni, soup, doesn't matter what it is, any kind of meal that you like. Add this tablet, and immediately it will remove all of the animal products and give you an instant vegan meal. Now, I've tried it myself. I've got to be honest, I don't really like it, but I'm not trying to embrace the vegan lifestyle. So if you are, get one of these instant vegan tablets. You can take it with you. Sometimes when you go to a restaurant, particularly if you go to a restaurant in somewhere like France, where they don't acknowledge the existence of veganism. If you go into a restaurant in France, you order your dinner, your cassoulet or duck leg or frog's legs, whatever it is, and add this tablet to the dish, and boom, you've got an instant vegan meal. So very helpful, I think, if we ever get to travel in Europe again. And the next one, of course, is when, this is also yellow, by the way. I think they ought to do something with the colours. I mean, the old pastel colours, they're pretty standard. I think they should introduce some different colours. A piece of advice for you there, guys, at the instant.com. And nothing to do with Instagram, by the way. This is instant.com, a range of instant stuff, as they call it. This one, this is specially designed for cyclists. This is instant carbs. And when you go on a bike ride, of course, you need to consume carbs because that's what's going to give you energy. And you don't want to carry, you know, a big bowl of pasta or a big bowl of rice or a load of sandwiches, loaf of bread, whatever it is. You don't want to carry all of that stuff. If you carry one of these, instant carbs. Now these come in different sizes. This is a 200 gram size. You can also get a 400 gram size. You can also get a 1,000 gram size. So if you're going on some kind of multi-distance ride, perhaps a Prudential, well, it's not Prudential anymore, but if you're doing, you know, one of those long distance sportives and you need a lot of carbs, carry, you know, maybe 3, 4, 5 of the 1,000 carb tablets, and just you cycle along, eat the tablet, and boom, there you are. You've got the carbs, you've got the energy, and you can pump out the rest of your ride, and you can get through it without getting tired. So I think that's pretty useful. I'm going to be using that one myself. This one, and here we're going back to the pink. Got back to the pink again, and this is Instant Watts. And obviously, if you're a cyclist like me, you'll be very keen on Watts, FTP, all that bollocks. Now, my FTP, as I'm sure some of you will know who follow my videos, is 265. It's not bad for a man of my age, 65. I did get a comment on one of my videos saying something like, well, I'm 62 and my FTP is 262, so I challenge you to a race. It challenged me to a race on Zwift, which I, of course, ignored. So if you're watching, I've heard Julian doesn't race. Okay, Julian does not compete against others. So anyway, this is Instant Watts. All right, so you're cycling along, and perhaps somebody comes up behind you and they pass you, and you think, well, I'm not happy about that. I want the extra bit of oomph. Extra oomph. So I'm going to call this Instant Oomph. You can use that. You can use that name, Instant, guys. And you take one of these tablets, and there you are, Instant Watts. Now this is a 30 watt tablet. Okay, so you take this. So if you're doing, say, 220 watts, you take this tablet, you'll be able to do 250 watts. If you're doing 250 watts, you take this tablet, you'll be able to do 280 watts. I'm sure some of you will be able to do the maths. If you're up around, say, the 450 watts, something like that, you take this, that'll give you an extra 30 watts. Now, you can get them in bigger sizes. You can get a 40 watt, you can get a 50 watt, you can get a 60 watt, you can get a 70 watt, you can get an 80 watt, you can get a 90 watt. You can also get a 100 watt tablet, but be careful using the 100 watt tablet. It's a bit like taking Viagra. If you take too much of it, you're going to have a tough night. That's all I can say, guys, on the bike. So, or ladies, of course, it applies in the same way. So this is Instant Watts, and it works. Well, I haven't tried 100 watts. Certainly the 30 watt one does work. So I might be taking up that offer of the race on Zwift. Who knows? Right, getting near the end now. And of course, one of the things that all of us cyclists like, and people who aren't cyclists, is coffee. And this one comes in different flavours, same colour again, all right, yellow, again, a little bit boring, guys, but same colour but different flavours. This is a flat white. You can also get an Americano. You can get an Americano with milk. You can get a flat white mochaccino. You can get an espresso mochaccino flat white Americano, Brazilian. And what it gives you, of course, is instant coffee. All right, now you'll say, well, instant coffee's been around for years, Julie. But not this kind of instant coffee. You can never get an instant flat white just via a tablet. So all you do, all right, and don't get this mixed up with the instant water, by the way, because the tablets do look very similar. So you put this tablet into your cup, add some boiling water, and bingo, instant flat white. There is a version with sugar, but that's not quite so nice. I prefer the one without the sugar. So the instant flat white is good. Now we're getting towards the end. We're only two left. This is the second to last one, and this is an instant gel. Now you'll probably be familiar with gels. Some cyclists like the gels. I'm not that keen on them myself, although I do acknowledge that they provide some good. They provide an instant hit of energy. So what this does is to provide that instant hit of energy in the form of an instant gel. But instead of having to go through that whole business where you tear the top off the packet of gel, you spit it out on the ground like you're a professional cyclist, and then you like that in that horrible gloopy way, and then you chuck it to one side, particularly if you're on a sportive and you're going through a nice residential area, perhaps there's a park or something, or a nice driveway, so you make sure you chuck it on the ground like that, chuck it on the ground, and there you are, you've got the instant gel packet. But with the tablet, okay, well, so I got the tablets mixed up there. With the tablets, all you've got to do is take the tablet, and there you are, instant gel. And I'm going to be trying that one. Yes, perhaps next time I'll do Zwift. And finally, we're getting to the end of the video, and this is my favourite one of all, and this is instant cake. Now, all cyclists know when they go to the coffee stop on the ride. They have a cup of coffee, perhaps an instant flat white, and they have a piece of cake. Now, this comes in different flavours. Okay, you can get coffee and walnut. That's not bad. You can get carrot cake. You can get angel sponge. You can get a whole range of cakes that previously were only available on that Bake Off. You know, that program, Channel 4. Not a program that I watch myself, but my wife quite enjoys it. But this is instant cake. So you go into the cafe. You order some water so you can create your instant flat white, and if you ask them for a plate, just a small plate, say, I'll just have a small plate, and they say, why do you want a small plate? You say, never mind, and they'll give you a small plate. Take the plate, sit down at your table, put this on your plate, perhaps in the centre of the plate, just like that, centre of the plate. I'm putting it in the centre of the plate, and there you are, instant cake. Only gives you a couple of mouthfuls, but it's still the correct flavour. So there is seven particular items from instant.com, and if you want to get a discount, just add the discount Julian 10, yeah, that will give you a 10% discount. Julian 20, that will give you a 15% discount, and if you put in Julian 25, that will give you 110% discount, but that's only available on certain days, and none of them are coming up in the future. So I suggest you try some of these instant tablets, because they are going to be the business. So DC Rainmaker, DC Llama, DC all the other DCs who are out there in YouTube land, I'm sorry you missed out because Julian got it first. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Don't forget to use the code, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos, and do remember that they raise money for the Vine Food Bank, which is in Croydon in the United Kingdom. So instant karma, instant thanks, instant. See you next time.